Hello everybody, and welcome back to Animal Crossing New Leaf. Welcome Amiibo! Today I need to sort out my inventory here. We just gotta do that, and it's sorted. We got a letter from Red's Gallery. Got our Mona Lisa. Now I just need to not forget to donate that. It happens way more often than it should. I'll go to the museum, completely forgetting to donate the painting I've got. Now, we do have about half an hour today before the hours switch over, so I don't have to rush too much to check turnips, but I want to check turnips anyway. Now, my assumption is this is going to be a good, like, the beginning of our spike. Because it usually happens before Thursday. No. Okay. Well, I mean, it's still Wednesday, but just need to get the microphone moved a little. My mic boom is getting old. Like me. Just kind of hoping we'd have a good price. So I think I just need to go back. Yes. Cat machines bedungen. Got a thing. From 6 p.m. all items will be half off. It was 4 p.m. yesterday, guys. What happened? I do apologize if I sound like I just woke up, because I kind of did. Hey, money rock right away. Wow, it is like saying, nah, you're gonna have like nothing to do for a while waiting for noon. I have hiccups. I am having like the most awkward morning. I say that because like I woke up, as you do, which in of itself is already awkward. But I woke up and had like a little tingly feeling in my throat that's still kind of there, and nothing's making it go away. Followed by like, I've been coughing a little bit, and I'm kind of worried I'm getting sick, which would really suck, given like, tomorrow is the Grand Festival. I think, yeah. I mean, it is like 9 p.m. for me tomorrow, but if I am getting sick, I ain't gonna be better by then. Like, so that's gonna suck. Oh right, we have gyroids. I completely forgot it was raining yesterday. Trying to think of things to like ramble about. No, gyroid. Yeah. I am still very much attempting to wake up. Oh, here's our gem rock. I suppose, like, I'll be going over all these thoughts in the future when I am doing a New Horizons series, but, like, man. One thing that I kind of like, but also dislike with New Horizons is that you have to dig up flowers with your shovel. Now, I like that in the way that that means that hitting a flower with your shovel doesn't destroy it. Like, think of how many times I've accidentally destroyed flowers throughout this series from being angled slightly wrong and then digging it up. Like, that always sucks when it happens. But tools also break in New Horizons. And once you have enough flowers, because like the rain waters the flowers, it's a really nice thing. Yeah, you have a lot of flowers to clean up. Hello, Bella. How's your morning, Schmoopy? I hope it's great, Squeak. What's going on? I want to chat. I'm stuck in the past. I can't stand my interior design. I need to stir things up. My good fortune clothes could be replaced, so I swap it with something the same size. I mean, you wouldn't have to. You could just replace them with something a little bigger. Or just get rid of them in general. Like, that's also something you could do. Ugh. Man, it does not take me long to get through a lot of this stuff when I find the money rock right away. But yeah, like, it's just one of those things of like, I wish in New Horizons you could just pick up flowers by picking them up instead of like pulling the bulb off of them. Like, I don't understand why you would want to do that. I mean, like, okay, I could understand it if, like, pulling the bulb off let you, you know, replant it. That way you could, you know, take the bulb from your, bugger. Pudge, not right now, buddy. Okay. Hey, so I saw this movie last night about the guy who travels... No, you're not allowed. You've had your adventure. Your adventure is here. No, don't leave me. I don't have your picture yet. I don't have your picture yet. You're not allowed to move. Plus, we've been through this. It needs to be one of the girls that moves. Okay. Get this fossil dug back up. I still have a gyroid to find. My little bit of a mustache is being a real pain in the butt lately. Yeah, it's literally just one gyroid somewhere. Okay, where haven't I been? Because it's probably somewhere I just haven't been. I haven't checked near my house. Hey, Rooney.
That's it.
Jabs, seeing your face, what you say I'm ready to start a new day. Gahaha, punches. So wanted to talk? Let's talk. You do the same things every day, your body and soul get stale. New challenges, new people. We need adventure. I better really spice things up around here if we got some visitors, or someone new moved into town. I mean, someone new did just move into town. Tia, she just moved in not long ago. Like, come on, keep up. Ooh. What are you? I don't remember ever seeing those. Huh? Okay, is this like a temporary flower? I'm gonna have to look that up now. Or one of you guys could just tell me, because I'll probably forget to look it up, but... The fossil is not down here, that is for sure. Suppose I'll just put it back where I got it from. It's probably a temporary flower for this time of year, though. A bit sad, because that's a pretty cute flower. Man, I cannot think of things to, like, talk about. I'm very bad at this. Also, very bad at finding gyroids, but... I don't think I was back here yet. Maybe I was. Man, oh, there it is. I was about to say I cannot find this thing. And then I found it. Now I just find somewhere to store it. Yawning. Hopefully I have room in my storage. I mean, like, I can always just, like, make room. I can just do that, that. And that. There we go. Room has been made. I still need to, like, go through my gyroids and actually, like, get rid of the ones that I already have. Like, get rid of the duplicates, I should say. I mean, it's technically the same sentence, just a very awkward way of saying it. Okay, first things first. I'm going to do the donation, even though it's going to require me to talk to Blathers again. I just want to make sure I have done the donation. I'd like to donate the Mona Lisa. Don't ask me where I got it from. Secret channels. Okay. Okay, no wait. He does just do this. Okay. Bam. Man, I got like 20 minutes to kill. And I have had nothing that I can think of to talk about. Jesus. What, This is the problem when I've not really been doing much of anything lately. I've been playing New Horizons. That's about it. Yeah, I'm drawing a blank. Well, I suppose I have been playing some Yu-Gi-Oh! As well. I could ramble about that for a little bit. It's off topic, but I can't think of much else to ramble about at this moment, so. I basically had the thought a little while back of like, you know, I know the NR format is a thing for, Master Duel. Just basically building a deck out of entirely normal and rare cards. It's like the cheapest way to build a deck. And I was like, alright, I'm gonna see what kind of decks are available and see, like, what ones look fun to play, and I'll probably build a couple of them and just play around with them, because, like, I have better decks, but they're also very much decks that, like, wouldn't do terribly well in the current climate of Yu-Gi-Oh! Decks. Like, I think I've already had my coffee today, I don't remember. Like, right, no, I haven't been in here yet today. The atmosphere here is so relaxing. It's just something to do with the delicious smells. But, like, my Melodious deck worked really good until Yubel came along and became meta. Because, like, Yubel has ways of dealing with a monster that can't be destroyed, can't be targeted, you know, that you need to use non-destruction removal to get rid of. But also, Yubel loves it if you're willing to destroy their monsters by card effect, and that is exactly what Bloom Diva does. Like, I really wish the new Melodious cards would get released into Master Duel already, so I could try updating that deck, because it's not a bad deck with its new cards. It's just with all the old cards that it still has to run, because they're the only things available to it, it's just kind of mediocre. Like, and I can't even be like, oh, well, for lower tier, it's probably fine. Because, like, Konami makes it probably too easy to get into the meta decks. Like, I believe right now, I could be wrong, so don't, like, rush out and... It was either right now or not long before now. It was one of the times I poked back into the game recently. There was a brand new, set pack for the Yubel cards. So basically, if you open this pack, every card from this pack will probably contain Yubel cards, and you could just build the Yubel deck without much effort whatsoever. And that's kind of the problem. You didn't have to put effort in. Hello, Gabby. Looking so you today, S-Train. What's going on? Let's chat. Pete's super busy making deliveries today. You better be careful with all my fan letters. I'm expecting him to drop off like a whole bunch of them. I'd better clean up my mailbox to make room. You should be cleaning out your mailbox anyway. What are you doing, Gabby? But, like, I do appreciate that, but also as someone who's been playing Master Duel forever, I can't help but have a little bit of, I had to suffer, so why don't you? You know, because back when Master Duel first released, they didn't do that. And, like, the standard packs are very different to how these ones work. How these, what I'm just gonna call deck building set packs work, is, like, every card from the pack is relevant to the pack. So the pack might have, like, 3 archetypes in it, but every card you can get from these packs is relevant to specifically that pack. How the regular packs work, only the final 4 cards are actually guaranteed to be tied to what you are opening. The first 4 can be anything. If the deck you're trying to build is only in the regular packs, you may as well give up. Like, which leads to a lot of people building meta, whether they know how the meta works or not, because usually the best decks are the ones in the deck building packs. And, like, they're easy to get a hold of and cheaper than the non-meta picks that people might have wanted to play that would have made lower tier a whole lot more bearable. You know, like, I've considered trying to build, like, ninjas or dragon maids. I have dragon maids built. A very basic dragon maid, but it's a dragon maid deck. Which was at 10 the other day, and some fox dude talked to me inside the train station. Said, really good eye for art. There's lots of life-changing chances stuff. Neutral painting. Rooney, I don't think I want to do that. One, I'm pretty sure I already have the neutral painting. I'm gonna see if I can find it on my website here. Yeah, it's the basket of fruit. So it could also be fake. And selling it to retail is not worth much. Seems shady. Yeah, I guess that'd be the normal reaction. Wow, what was I thinking? Alright then, let's see if I can find some other sucker. I mean, buyer. I mean, there's always retail. But yeah, like, it's... Ninjas and Dragon Maids are probably two of the strongest decks that are the cheapest to get into. They're just not really strong enough to stand up to the meta. Which, like, is really annoying when it comes to Yu-Gi-Oh! Because, like, a lot of these decks, all they need is one or two pieces of support, and they would be on par with the meta. But they're never going to get those pieces of support until probably years down the road, where Konami will basically release a bunch of new cards for that archetype and make it absolutely busted, if they care enough about it. Or the support they'll release for it down the road will be just way too generic, and instead of being used by the archetype it's for, it'll be used by everybody except them. Red Eye's Darkness Metal, I think it is. Flare Metal. The level 8 Red Eyes that you special summon by just banishing a dragon that lets you special summon dragons. That one. I mean, Red Eyes played it, but Red Eyes had almost nothing they could do with it. Red Eyes Dark Dragoon was another example of a monster that, like, yeah, sure, Red Eyes could play it, they just had no easy way of really getting to it. Meanwhile, everyone else played it thanks to Verte Anaconda. And then it got banned because Konami didn't want to acknowledge that Verte Anaconda was a mistake. So they banned the monsters that people were summoning off of Verte instead of just acknowledging that Verte was the mistake, not these other cards. Trying to think of other, like, super generic cards. Man, why is my brain now blanking? I had just thought of another one before going on that little tangent. Crystron Halqifibrax is another card that, like, Crystrons would love to have that card in their deck. But it's so generic, it can never be unbanned. Not as long as there are decent tuners. Like, there are so many examples where they've just been like, yeah, let's give this one deck a card that they desperately need to be good. But let's make it generic so that everybody can use it. It's like, okay, but why? Why did Hulk have to be generic, Konami? Why couldn't it have just been 2 Crystron monsters? Then we could have kept Hulk around. And maybe instead of summoning any tuner, it has to summon a Crystron tuner. You know, things that would have helped the deck that the card was clearly intended for without hurting everybody else. It would have been great. It would have been amazing. It would have been just absolutely fantastic. But no. It's not what we got. Like, it's just baffling. So I am getting quite congested. Not fun. It's probably not helping I'm drinking last night's coffee, but, you know. As in, literally, coffee I poured last night, but didn't finish. It needs drank, okay? But, like, I may as well do some tidying around town. I still need to, like, check how many trees I've got, see if I need any more planted. You know, this is gonna be so tedious, but let's count trees. I'm gonna just, like, printer style this town. Okay, I'm gonna start here because this is the edge. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45. So we're up to 45. I don't think I counted these ones. 46, 47, 48. Did I count these ones? Oh no. I think I counted the cherry, I didn't count this one, so I'll say 49. 50. 51. 52. 53. 54. 55. 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72. Okay, we're up to 72. 73, 74, 75. 76. Don't know if bamboo counts. 77. 78. 79. 80, 81. 82, 83. 84, 85, 86, 87, 88. 89, 91. Okay, 91. My greeting is severely lacking sparkle. Can you give me a peppier one? I can try. I need to remember 91. There we go. Okay, what should she say? Let's just go, hey, punk. It's perfect. Feeling re-greetified. Okay. So, 91, oh, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 110, 1, 2, 112 trees. Yeah, I need more trees. I kinda hate that requirement, not gonna lie. Well, I have 2 more I can plant right with me. So let's, I just wanna make absolutely sure it goes right where I want it to. We'll put a peach tree there. And may as well put just another one just like right here. That'll give me 2 more trees. It's starting to rain. Love how the ground got wet before. Is this starting to thunderstorm? Or is this just heavy rain? Oh no, it's because I was too close to the beach. I could do with planting a few more of this tree, I suppose. That puts me up to 114. I need potentially 200. I don't know how you would do that. I really don't. I don't know where you would find room for that many trees. And public works projects. Okay, what's the turnip price? 125. Okay. That's a pretty good price. I kind of just want to take it. We bought it 90. So, like... It's like 35 bell profit per turnip. Do I want to take that price or do I want to risk it? I kind of want to take the price, mostly so I can, like, not have to worry about recording twice. So yeah, let's take the price. That price seems right. And I'm just not going to check the prices for the rest of the week. But I kind of want to... the temptation to risk it. Okay, I need to plant these flowers before I put them into my storage and then forget about them. It's not going to matter where I put them. I'm just going to put them, like, right here. I'll move them at a later point. So... like, I really want to wait just in case, like, maybe I get a 200 bell price. But I could also get, like, the stupidly low one tomorrow, because this could be a random week. I don't know the patterns. That's kind of my problem. I don't know the patterns at all, so, like... for all I know, it could be, you know, a random week. This could be a big spike week. Could be a little spike week. Maybe tomorrow will just be like 124. You know, so like I don't know. Turnips. Yeah, it's definitely a deal, Reese. Like, it's kind of the thing with turnips, though, is you have no easy way of knowing. So. And I mean, there is probably tools out there to be like, hey, here's how you do it. You know, here's a good price to buy at. You know, punch in your turnip prices for the past, like, 5 weeks, and we'll tell you, you know. It's like, keep it... where's the fun in that? There we go. Ah. I wish this congestion would just go away. I don't know what my body thinks it's protecting me from by filling my throat with mucus, but it's not helping. I can tell it that for certain. It's not helping. There we go. Next set will give me 2 bell bags instead of just 1. Man, my eyes are feeling weirdly heavy. I don't like it. Put myself to sleep with my Yu-Gi-Oh talk. Hey, Gabby. Selling some of my things, my fans. I mean, sure. It'll just go to retail, but I'll buy it, I guess. I mean, there's no reason not to buy it, I suppose. I mean, other than technically I did just lose a little bit of money because it won't sell at retail for that price. Unless I were to place it on a pedestal, which would require buying something from the pedestals. It's too much effort. Move that down there. Fill all these out. There we go. Still trying to think of things to actually talk about, because I don't want to just sit here and talk about, like, Yu-Gi-Oh! Balance. I do, like, I've had the idea for a while now of, like, trying to make my own, like, card game, kind of like Yu-Gi-Oh! Or, like, but, like, the problem I keep running into is, one, there is a lot of card games out there, and, like, I don't want to end up making one and have it end up being basically a carbon copy of one I've never even heard about, because, like, It's just kind of how it works. But at the same time, there are some mechanics from Yu-Gi-Oh! I want to lift. Namely, the lack of lands. I don't want a mana system. Anytime I've tried getting into Magic, that's always been something that annoys me. Like, having to, like, fill your deck with lands just so you can play the game. And then you run into the chance of, you didn't have an optimal ratio of lands to non-lands. Now you don't have any lands, you can't play the game, you just kind of lose. Fun game. Like, I kind of hate that, because it's like, I just want to be able to play the game. I also do like the idea of having, basically, some monsters that can just be summoned for nothing, some that need a, some level of tribute, some, It's like, I like the level system to a degree in Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't like what's happened to it, because at this point, it's effectively meaningless. Like, and the thing is, like, they could have done some rather interesting stuff with it. But instead, Cyber Dragon happened, and then everything started special summoning. But that's just kind of what happens when you have a monster that's so just oppressively powerful that it warps the meta around itself. And, like, way back, playground style Yu-Gi-Oh! And even tournaments back in the earliest days of Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, some of the best first turn plays you could make was like, set a trap card, play Gemini Elf. Because for normal summons, kind of like the best you had was an 18 or 1900 attack monster. For a while, it was an 1850 monster. That was a prize card. So if you won tournaments, your deck got stronger, basically. This was Mechanical Chaser. It was a very expensive card while it was meta. Probably still is a bit expensive if you want the tournament reward version. But, like, that's also just kind of the problem with Yu-Gi-Oh! Is just, like, even back in those earliest of early days, the power creep was kind of unreal. But some of it was a good thing. Like, okay. Let's, imagine for a moment. Attack power values for low-level monsters never went past 1400. That was just the highest it ever was. We already had precedent for the defense of low-level monsters going higher. So that would have just led to the format becoming everybody sets one passes, then the opponent does the same, and then the first player tribute summons a strong monster and goes off. Or if they kept the attack power of one tribute monsters low, well, now you'll just set one pass, set one pass, set one pass, set one pass, and then, the first person to get their turn 3 summons a 2 tribute monster and starts winning the game. Like, that would have been Yu-Gi-Oh! Like, can't say I'm a big fan of that idea. I say that as someone who that was basically childhood Yu-Gi-Oh! For me. Because, like, we only had our starter decks and what we could add to them with, like, packs. So, like, we were very playground Yu-Gi-Oh! With very, very few staple cards. I've got a pot of greed around here somewhere. That was pretty staple for a while. Funnily enough, with the, like, basically playground format we had going on, a lot of us didn't even see much value in Pot of Greed, because, like, what's the point of drawing more cards when you're already struggling to get through your hand? Like, it's because, like, our decks were just, like, in general, how it was always suggested to me to build my deck, and this is a bad way to build your deck, was, oh, you gotta do 20 monsters, 10 spells, and 10 traps. It's like, no. If you don't have 20 good monsters, you shouldn't be building a deck with 20 monsters. If you don't have 10 good traps, or you're not planning on going first, you should not be building a deck with traps in it. Traps are for going first. Like... spell cards are always useful, unless your deck really just doesn't like spell cards. There are some decks that don't. Super Heavy Samurai? You don't want to be playing spell cards with them. They don't like it. They're afraid of them. Magic terrifies them. Now let's get up to the... oh, I stepped on flowers. Let's get up to the bank. Well, the post office, which is the bank. Man, I'm waiting for an Animal Crossing game that actually has, like, a dedicated bank instead of it being in, like, the post office or the civic center or, you know. I think City Folk had a dedicated bank, didn't it? I don't remember. Let's repay my loan. There we go. Finish paying off my home loan. Now I'm gonna put the rest of this away, basically. Let's put 470920 away. Leave myself 8,000. Now let's go tell Nook that we're done paying off our loan and see what to do next. I might add the room on the left. Because I don't think that loan's going to be a very big loan, so... it works. Welcome, welcome! Oh my goodness, it's Steven, good to see you. Happy day, paid off your home renovation loan. Any words, I can see it in your eyes. What if I actually... what if I didn't want that, Nook? But I do want more, so... let's go extra room. Let's get the final room going on. First floor on the left. Let's do it. Ignore that I only have like 8,000 bells on me. Just ignore that, Nook. Let's be real, he will ignore that because he knows. That's kind of how banks work. I don't want to go too into the weeds here. But, like, that being, like, Nook's bank, he would know I have 1.5 million bells, and he's probably been using those 1.5 million bells to, like, invest in other projects. Because that's how banks work. They don't just keep your money in a vault, they use it for stuff, and then they use other people's money to pay you back your money. And if everyone went to the bank right now and demanded their money out of their accounts, I'd be surprised if even like a quarter of the people doing that got their money. Like, that's just kind of how banks work. But yeah, that is going to be it for today. I'm going to end things off sitting here in the rain, having a nice little sit in the park. Thank you all very much for watching, and hopefully I shall see you back here tomorrow for more Animal Crossing New Leaf Welcome Amiibo. See you all then!